What's up, everyone? Oddman 105, aka the Odd One here, and it's out. The new Fractal update version 4.1 for No Man's Sky was released on February 22nd, and I am absolutely stoked about this. Now, it's been out for a few days, and I wanted to wait to take a look at some of the reviews for the update, and while most of them are overwhelmingly positive, there are some detractors and whiners and haters out there, some of them big-time No Man's Sky creators, and they know who they are. But let me just say that people need to relax. This is a video game, okay? And let's enjoy this game. Let's play it, let's enjoy it, let's have fun with the update for what it is. And most importantly, let's grab all of this new free merch by completing the new Utopia Expedition. And guys, don't forget that as of right now, there are still Twitch drops being handed out over at Twitch. So if you haven't signed up over there, make sure you do that. So with that being said, let's jump right into this. Okay, so as with any playthrough of an expedition, you must begin a new save. So let's do that. Let's scroll down, start a new game. And as you guys can see, here's the new expedition, Expedition 9 Utopia. The Utopia Foundation welcomes all contributors to our ambitious new communal habitation project. So we've got 6 weeks to complete the expedition. Now, it won't take you 6 weeks to complete it. This is so that you can take your time and go through it. But if you focus on this, you can complete this thing in a couple of hours. Obviously, that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to part this thing out and make this a multi-part series. So let's begin. Okay, and before we begin, whether you're OGs to my channel or you're new here, thank all of you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And consider subscribing while you're here. It helps out the channel a great deal, and it's absolutely free. Don't forget to click the bell icon for future notifications. Leave a couple of likes while you're here because they all help out the channel a ton. And hey, while you're here, check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. Okay, let's initialize expedition. Okay, and once we finish spinning around, we should be pointing in the direction of our ship. But before we get to our ship, there are going to be a few things that we need to do. So for this expedition, Hello Games changed a few things. For example, crafting can only be done at your base. It can't be done anywhere else on the planet or in space or any place else. You can only craft items in your base. So it's going to be important for us to establish a base as quickly as possible. But for that, we need to get some materials. So as with any playthrough of No Man's Sky, there are 6 key materials that we need. That's a pretty cool multi-tool. I like that. We need to get 6 key items, or elements, that is. Hey, check that out. I'm a green guy. At least I'm not a Gek this time, but why am I wearing a thong? That is disgusting. Okay, so as I was saying, we need 6 key elements. Carbon, ferrite dust, oxygen, sodium, cobalt, and dihydrogen, which are those blue crystals over there. So we definitely want to get our hands on that. Now, the very first thing we need to do, let's check our milestones here. So we're in phase 1. The very first thing we need to do is build a base. Now, as part of this expedition, many of the components that we need to build a base, for example, we've already gotten those. So if I push up on the D-pad here, we have these items available. So we've got the blueprints at least, but we have the base computer. So as you can see, base computer 1 of 1, we can build that right now if we want, but we're missing some components to actually make the structure for our base. So let's take a few minutes, line up some materials. The one thing that we won't be able to get is the scanner until we build the base. Okay, that's advanced, so we can't get that yet. But we're going to need a ton of carbon and definitely a lot of ferrite dust. So if we come across any rusted metal, we're going to keep it and refine it. So we're going to gather some basic early game materials so that we can do what we have to do to progress this thing. Otherwise, how are you guys doing out there? I hope everyone's doing well. Again, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoy this longer format content on my channel. Again, No Man's Sky is a phenomenal game. It is. I love it. And I wish that there were more opportunities to play it. For example, I wish there were more expeditions where you could get really cool stuff. One of the things that I'm looking forward to with this playthrough of this expedition is the brand new ship type that all players get for completing the expedition. Among other things, of course. And there are the Twitch drops. So as you guys can see here, there's a specific way that I'm mining using the mining tool. I'm basically waiting until the mining beam gets to the point where it's about to overheat. And basically the beam is red hot because it does the most damage that way to the material that you're trying to mine. Which means that you'll mine faster. Now it does use more fuel, but the deal is that we can recharge, as you can see here, we can recharge our mining beam with carbon, which is what we're mining in the first place. So let's just mine up a bunch of this, and we'll take a few minutes to mine as much material as possible. I'm not going to sit here mining the whole thing, because that would just be boring. Let's buck down these hazardous flora because they're Evo. There we go, that's gone. Let's get some more carbon. Most importantly, we're going to need a lot of ferrite dust, because we're going to need a lot of pure ferrite. So let's keep mining here for a bit. If we find a cave, that will be great because that'll give us cobalt. Okay, we'll just ignore that massive cat and wolf thing right there. Let's grab this. Hi, 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 voy, voy, voy. Basically, the knowledge stones here teach you the words of the race that dominate the system, the star system that you're in. So we're not going to read through all that. So we'll accept the knowledge, and this teaches us the word Gek. So we'll take that. Am I seeing what I'm thinking? Yeah, that's a monolith over there, or some kind of a... Yep, that's a monolith. But that's not important for this playthrough. What we need is this stuff right here. Let's grab this. These random supply drops, you'll find them all over the place. We're keeping the rusted metal. Nice, we got a microprocessor. We're going to need those later on, so now I don't have to buy them. With these green crates, you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting microprocessors, among other things. So you always want to check those. Condensed carbon, I'll take that. Okay, keep the rusted metal because we can refine that later on. Another microprocessor, I will take it. Absolutely. Let's grab that. So what we'll do is take a few minutes, grab some of these very important materials, early game materials, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, it's nighttime and we just found something that looks like a cave. Let's get in here. Nice. Let's see if we hit the jackpot with this. We still don't have a visor installed, but if we shoot it, nice, we got some cobalt. Yes. Cobalt's going to be immensely important for making batteries. Now there's probably not going to be much in here, but there should be enough for us to get some batteries going. This is very important right here. Let's get as much as we can possibly can. Okay. So I'm going to take a few minutes to mine out everything in this cave, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so while we're in this cave, we're going to take a second to pick up these 3 humming sacks, because here in Phase 2, which is still ahead of us, but one of the milestones is to pick up 5 humming sacks, so we can complete part of that. So let's do this right now. Basically, since we're here, just walk up to it and collect it. Now there may be more humming sacks here in this cave, and we'll look for those, but we mainly need these for the milestone. Afterwards we can sell them. Alright, let's keep mooching off of this cave. Okay guys, check this out. More humming sacks, let's grab them. Now, one thing to note about this particular expedition, and there it is, check it out. We just cleared a milestone. Nice. Now, this expedition is fairly linear, so you want to do things in order, but if there's an opportunity for you to complete a milestone that may be in a different phase that you're currently in, then why not take it? So, we're going to grab all of these, and that's because we can sell these. But this is one less milestone that we have to worry about. Okay guys, so Operation Mooch the Cave was a complete success, and check it out. Not there, but here. Okay, we got a ton of cobalt from there, so this should be plenty to make batteries. So I don't think we'll need to worry about that for the remainder of the playthrough. We're going to take this rusty metal and convert that into ferrite dust, and we'll proceed from there. Some of the other stuff like this pulpy root, this is food. We can eat this to restore our shields. But for right now, we're sitting okay. If we have a problem with inventory, then we'll delete it. But for now, I say that we make our base right next to this cave right here. So let's do that. Once we build this base, excuse me, that will unlock very important resources that we need to progress through this through this expedition. So let's drop it. Okay, and this will survey the area for us. Okay, no prior claims to this site. So let's claim the base. So now this area belongs to us. And we have to do this in order to progress. So let's see. Alright, now we should have plenty of carbon to build what I like to call the Survival Bob and Jason Plays Bob box. So let's see here. So we'll keep this simple. Let's see, timber floors. And they should snap into place. Yeah, that's good. And right there. Okay. Let's get some walls up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anything immaculate. We just need to set up a base so that we can progress the story. And let's place the wall there. Alright. And for the roof, we can use timber floors for that as well. Okay, so now we have a roof. And there it is, our first milestone for Phase 1. But we're not quite finished yet. I like to have doors, so... And we've got the carbon and pure ferrite, so let's do it. Let's put up a door here. There we go. Alright. Done. So now we have a structure. Okay, before we claim the rewards for the milestone, let's upload the base. Because you have to upload the base every time. So what we're going to do is call this one. I just called it Oddman 105's Base 1. Base 1. Bam. And let's upload. Done. So now other players can see our base. And that's it. We just picked up another milestone. So let's start claiming these milestones because we're going to need whatever rewards are available to progress. So let's collect these rewards here. Alright, so we have prepackaged Personal Refiner Unit. That is the single best upgrade ever. So that we definitely need. And we have our Analysis Visor now, so that's good. Okay. But we're not finished. We also got some copper from that as well. What else? Here we go. Ground control. Prepackaged Advanced Mining Laser Unit. Yes, we need that as well. Geobay. Blueprint pack. Let's get it. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now that that's done, let's begin outfitting our equipment. So what do we have here? Excuse me. Okay, this is the personal refiner. Let's just put that off to the side. Alright, let's start refining this stuff. Let's get some carbon in here. Nice. And that'll work in the background. We don't have to worry about that. What else do we have here? Prepackaged advanced mining laser. Yes, please. So this will double our ore output whenever we're mining for resources. So we'll put that there. Nice. Let's make sure we've claimed everything. We'll wait on the Phase 2 reward because we don't need that yet. Let's go back to Phase 1. Done. This one. Okay, we need to craft some essential items. So basically we need to craft life support gel and ion batteries. And that's really easy to do. So that's one of the reasons why we picked up all of that dihydrogen jelly, or dihydrogen crystals I should say, because that's used to make the life support gel. And the batteries, that's where the cobalt from the cave comes in. I explained that earlier. So let's go ahead and start crafting some of this stuff. Since we're within our base perimeter, we can craft it here. Once we leave our base perimeter, we can't craft anything on the outside. So let's see. Also, we need to craft our starship components while we're here. So before we get to any of that, first of all, let me clear up some space. Let's just get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of this. Okay, we're going to need to make not the carbon nanotube. Oh, but I need the carbon nanotube for the analysis visor. So we should have the plans for that. Yep, right here. So we can install it, but in order to repair it, we need the carbon nanotube. So that's what this is for. Alright. So now we can install our visor. And that's done. So now we can see what we're aiming at. And we'll know where we're going. So now as you can see, we have waypoints at the top of the screen. We have north and south. We can also see drop pods and everything else. And we can scan everything. And the reason you want to scan everything is because you'll get not only cash for scanning items, but you'll also get a secondary output for vital resources whenever you mine something. So, what's this? Sentient plant. Okay. Okay, so now we have to craft vital resources. Are we done here? Yep. Okay, this goes into my exosuit. Let's take this marrow bulb and let's process that next. And that's sodium, which we're going to need. Okay, so we have ion batteries, but we need to craft them. So let's take this, and let's see. Let's craft as much as we possibly can. Yep, let's do it. Because I don't want to have to worry about ion batteries ever again during this playthrough. And how much cobalt? We can get rid of the excess cobalt. Oh wait, no. What we'll do is convert that into ionized cobalt. Okay, this is sodium. Okay, where's that cobalt? Here we go. We'll refine this to ionized cobalt, and that can stack together. There we go. Put that in the exosuit, and this also clears up space in our exosuit, so that's good. Okay, so we've got that. Next thing we need is life support gel. What are we missing? Carbon, dihydrogen jelly. Okay, fair enough. Okay, next. There we go. Okay, so now we have life support gel. So we should be good for a little while at least. Oh, so we need to prepare a bolt caster. Okay, so that's the next thing we need to make. Alright, fair enough. Bolt caster requires chromatic metal and 3 carbon nanotubes. Okay, so we found some copper right next to paraffinium, so we'll mine both, or sodium, I'm sorry, that's a sodium deposit. We can mine both of those, but for now, let's get the copper. This is the most important thing. So what we're going to do basically is mine up all of this copper, and essentially when you're using your terrain manipulator to gather resources, you want to use the smallest targeting reticle. So as you can see, there are 3 sizes. Always use the smallest size to get the most. If you use the largest size, you'll clear out this area quickly, but you won't get very many materials back. So you always want to use the smallest reticle. So what we'll do is mine this up, then maybe we'll mine up this sodium over here, and we'll head back and find our ship. Okay guys, so we're back at our base. We mined up a ton of copper and converted it into chromatic metal. And we actually have some extra here. Let's put this in our suit. So we have just under 1,000. We're going to need a little more, but we can get that on the way. What we have to do now to clear the next milestone is create a bolt caster. We should have everything that we need, except for the 3 nanotubes, but we can do that here. Okay, so we've got the chromatic metal. And we need 3 of these. Okay. And basically the bolt caster is a weapon. So now that we have that installed. Okay, and I think what we need to do now to get the milestone is craft weapon ammunition or bolt caster ammo. So let's see here. Alright, let's just do this and see what happens. There it is. Man, that took forever. So those are all of our survival essentials. Let's claim that reward. Okay, base teleport module plans. Nice. We've got more ion batteries, more life support gel, and a powerful mining beam upgrade. I will take that. Okay, this goes here. Actually, let's move that aside. Put that in the center. Put this here. And put that around both of those. So now they're augmenting each other. What else are we missing? Personal force field. I need a wiring loop for that. Okay, we don't need that anyway. Okay, alright, let's take a look at the expedition milestones. So we've got those 3 cleared. We need to deploy an exocraft. Okay, and we should have the plans to do that. Here we go. So we have 3 choices for an exocraft. We can either use the Pilgrim Geobay, or the Colossus, or the Nomad. And I think what we'll do is take the Nomad because it's a hovercraft. And obviously, hovercrafts can float on water. So that I think would be the most convenient. So do we have everything we need to build this one? There we go. Now we can deploy it. Although we're probably too close. Let's see here. Let's put this near the entrance, if we can find it. There we go, we'll drop it. It doesn't matter, we're picking it up anyway, so let's drop it right there. So check that out, we now have a hovercraft. Nice. That is the coolest looking exocraft I've ever seen. That thing's awesome. So, as part of the milestones, we have to take the hovercraft, or the exocraft I should say, and find our ship. So we have to travel 2,000 meters in a hovercraft to clear another milestone. Let's collect these rewards. Okay, so now we have the plans for the hermetic seal, which we need to repair our ship. Exocraft engine upgrade, and we got some condensed carbon out of that. Nice. So what we're going to do now, before we leave our base perimeter, is craft everything that we need to repair our ship. And we can find out what we need. First of all, let's get out of here. Let's go to Starship, and as you can see, we have a busted launch thruster and a busted pulse engine. So we need the hermetic seal, metal plating, dihydrogen jelly, and the pure ferrite, which we have. So we can craft all of that stuff here, because once we leave the base perimeter, we won't be able to craft anything. Alright. Hermetic seal. Metal plating, we need 50 ferrite dust. 1 metal plating, and we need 1 dihydrogen jelly. So we should have everything that we need. We have the pure ferrite here. That's good to go. Okay, so what do we have here? Movement module. Yes, please. Give me that. So let's take this. Let's move life support out of the way. So now those two are augmenting each other. Okay, we have an S-class exocraft engine. So this goes into our exocraft. Okay, nice. Alright. Now, once we find our ship and repair our ship, we're going to take off and use our ship to basically get as many resources as we possibly can so that we won't have to do any more mining or gathering of resources for the remainder of this playthrough. So our ship is located where? Ah, right over there. Alright. Oh, and that reminds me, before we leave, let's back up a little bit. We're going to take this platform with us, because more than likely we're not going to come back this way. So, let's see. Push up. X, and we're going to delete this. And when you delete it, you get back all of your materials for crafting it. Most of them, anyway. Alright, and we'll be able to craft it wherever we go. Alright, let's go. This thing takes some getting used to. So we have to travel 2,000 meters at least, and we'll be there in 2 minutes, so I'll probably cut in and out of this, but I want you guys to see the milestone once we get it. So we'll just keep driving. There it is. So we just got that new milestone. Nice. Okay, guys, we came across some floating crystals. Let's grab these while we're here. Oh, that's right. You need an advanced mining laser. I think I have this. Yep, we got this. So let's see. Okay. So exactly what does this give us? Let's analyze. Okay, iridescent. Ooh, oh my god, 150,000? Wow. Give me that. Give me this. I want all of it. Give me all of it. That's worth a ton of money. So guys, we're going to mine up all of this and we're going to continue on toward the ship. Okay guys, we've made it. Here's our ship. And, it's a toothpaste hauler. Ugh. Thanks, Hello Games. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. So before we do anything else, I gotta clear some inventory. So, let's claim our ship. Welcome, Utopia Settler. Welcome to the Utopia Foundation Communal Habitation Project. Industry in this system has been disrupted. Space station trade has fallen into recession. Manufacturing efficiency has been reduced by 83.98%. Sounds like the world economy. Let us work in harmony, rebuild, renew, restore. Together we can construct a new civilization. Utopia takes the very best care of all settlers. Acknowledge. Okay, so basically we have to repair our ship. Our launch thruster and pulsed engines are damaged, so that's why we crafted those materials ahead of time. So all we have to do is install them now. And those are repaired. And that's why you have to do this while you're at your base, because you can't craft outside of that. So that's done. Okay, so while we're here, let's move some of this stuff. First of all, we don't need this on us. We can move that to the ship. We got to clear some space. Ship. Let's see. Ship. Ship. Okay, I think we're ready. And there it is. Milestone complete. System link. So our starship is repaired. Okay, let's collect these rewards. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Okay, we've got launch fuel plan, suspicious packet, banned launch thruster upgrade, starship launch fuel. Nice. So now we can make starship launch fuel, but remember, because we're not in our base, we can't craft it. That's fine. Let's grab this one. Okay, prepackaged Icarus fuel system. Supreme exocraft engine upgrade, exocraft technology. Okay, so this stuff is for the exocraft. Nice. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's step out of the ugly starship. Man, look at this thing. Ugh. Yeah, we're selling this starship as soon as we get a chance. Let's grab this and save our restore point. As you guys can see on the map, our next marker, I should say, is marked for us. That's our next waypoint. But we'll get there as soon as we mooch off of everything in this area. So, let's grab this. Okay, take the rusty metal. Let's go ahead and process this now. Nice, we got another microprocessor. So I don't think we're going to need to buy microprocessors since we have 3 of them. As a matter of fact, let's see, we've got 4 of them. Good, good, good. So we won't need to buy those. We will need those later on. What's in this machinery? Take the rusted metal. Ooh, an S-Class scanner module. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Okay, that's for exocraft. Give me that. Yes, please. So this is going to give us a huge boost when we scan anything. We'll get a massive payout for that. Because remember, you get money for scanning items. And to demonstrate, let's see. Any animals that I haven't scanned yet? Anything? Okay, we'll probably have to demonstrate that on another planet, but you guys get the idea. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, watch this. You see that? We just got 37,000 for scanning that one animal. So with this, 23,000. That's going to give us some serious cash. Let's go to our expedition. Go back to phase 1. Okay, register the settlement of the first planet. Okay, nice. So we have to go to that map marker. And Outpost Alpha, that's our destination 2 hours away, so we're going to take the ship. Pretty sure we can leave the Nomad where it is. But before we go, just to make sure... Yeah, because we can craft this anytime we want. Yep. Okay. Let's take the ugly ship. Man, this thing is ugly. And while we're in the ship, actually, let's stay first person, because we're going to mine a bunch of materials. So you want to take the opportunity when you first get your ship repaired to shoot the ground, basically. And this will allow you to mine a bunch of resources really quickly. As you can see, we're getting carbon. I wish I was getting copper. But what we want to specifically look for are the dark patches in the ground, like right here. Yeah, we just got a bunch of ferrite dust from that. Okay, but you guys get the idea. So I'm going to mine up a bunch of resources this way, then we'll head to the next waypoint. Okay guys, now that we've shot the crap out of the planet, let's head to Outpost Alpha so that we can finish off phase 1. Okay, so let's look around. Okay, this is approximate location, so we're going to have to get out of the ship and search for it. And that's where the exocraft comes in. Alright, so let's land. Actually, no, it's right over there. Where we need to go is right over there, so let's see where we are for launch fuel. Okay, let's just go straight over there then, since that's our target. Let's land here. Yep, there's our marker. Let's give it a second. Outpost Alpha, let's go. And there is a trade terminal here that we can use to sell some of this stuff, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, trade terminal right here. But before we do any of that, let's link up with this thing. Welcome to Utopia Outpost Alpha Cellular. Please identify yourself using this terminal to complete planetary registration. Log in. Verifying settlers' credentials. Login successful. Utopia thanks you for your prompt registration. Please proceed to Outpost Beta to receive details of your next registration assignment. And there it is. Bam! Done. Outpost Alpha. So we get that milestone. And guys, this completes phase 1. So we got a bunch of posters so we can hang that stuff up when we build a legitimate base. But that's for a different day. But this phase is complete. Alright, let's step out of here. And guys, I'm going to call the video here. So what we're going to do in the next video, obviously, is head towards phase 2. But before we leave, let's grab the reward. Okay, triple burst fireworks, 12. Inventory slots times 3 planetary charts. And we've got 1200 nanites. I will take that. So I'm going to apply the inventory slots later, and that's because I want to get the supercharged slots here in my technology. So I'll do some research on that and do that later. But what we'll do is sell some of this stuff and get this crap out of our inventory. There's one more milestone that we need to get. And there it is. Those are our posters. And that pretty much denotes the fact that Phase 1 is complete. We're done with Phase 1. So guys, in Phase 2, or should I say in the next episode, we're going to head to Phase 2 and knock that out. Overall, because I took a few extra hours, I should say, to collect resources, the next phase should go by really quickly. So I hope to see you guys here for the next episode of Utopia. And guys, that's pretty much it. This video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this video informative or entertaining, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a like or two, and don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.